What's up, guys? It's Nakamura back here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my WrestleMania Night 1 predictions. Now, I believe we have 7 matches on Night 1. Well, 7 matches, well, 6 matches, 1 talk show, but I think it's kind of going to lead to a match. But let's start off because we have a lot of things to say. So first, we're going to start off with which I think is going to start off the night, which is Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch, with the Raw Women's title being on the line. Now, this match I am very excited for. It is one of the few matches I'm excited for that has had the right amount of build-up, and this is why I think that it should have been the main event. Not going to lie. It should have been the main event because it has more story than what I think is going to be the main event. But nonetheless, let's continue. This story has been going on since SummerSlam last year, when Becky came in, won the title 26 seconds, ruined Bianca's kind of momentum that she had. But I feel like at first I was a little mad, but it kind of helped Bianca in the long run, because now Bianca's a bona fide star and just a powerhouse when it comes to the women's championship in WWE. But obviously, I'm a fan of Bianca, huge fan of Bianca, so obviously I'm rooting for Bianca. I'm a fan of Becky as well, but Bianca, I just feel like she's picking up so much momentum. She just has everything going for her. So my prediction, Bianca is the new Raw Women's Champion. Next up, we have for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, the Usos taking on Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs in tag team action. Now, this match I'm really excited for. I believe this match is going to be great. I feel like it's kind of an underrated match on the card, even though it has like not really any build, and I feel like they could have done so much better with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, especially with the Usos holding the titles. But I mean, this match is fine. I'm still gonna watch it anyway, obviously, because I'm gonna be there. But my prediction, Usos will retain. I don't see any team beating the Usos, and I don't think any team deserves to beat the Usos. But yeah, the Usos retain the titles. Next up, we move to Happy Corbin taking on Drew McIntyre. Now, this match, oh my god, this is going to be a bore fest. I am so sorry if you're a fan of either of these guys, but I'm not. I feel like this storyline is complete. It doesn't have any story, like, it doesn't have any reason. Like, it's just like they just continue it just to give Drew something, possibly to save him from Roman after Mania, and then it gives Corbin something just to give Corbin something. Like, I feel like this match was just to put both men on the card, since they weren't on the card in the first place. But I feel like if they were going to have this match, I feel like it should have been a stipulation, but they're already going to have Knoxville and Sammy as a stipulation. But my overall prediction is, I honestly would want Corbin to win. I feel like Corbin, he's been undefeated as Happy Corbin, even though he hasn't had many matches. I feel like Drew's always the one winning, and what a shock it would be to have Corbin win. I mean, Drew's beat Madcap Moss countless times. I think Drew's like been undefeated since going to SmackDown. And I just think Corbin, I don't think he's had a Mania win besides that Battle Royal. So, I mean, what a shock it would be if Corbin were to win. So yeah, Corbin's my pick. Next match we have Logan Paul and The Miz against Rey and Dominic Mysterio. This also is a match it has like story, but I feel like it's kind of just like basic. Like, we could have seen this match at like Royal Rumble, or like I feel like this is not WrestleMania worthy. I feel like Miz, kind of 2 years in a row, he's been in a tag match where the celebrity is also in a tag match, so it seems like that's kind of his spot. Hopefully next year at WrestleMania Hollywood, and his gimmick is Hollywood, he can pull out a win. I mean, pull out a big storyline, possibly a main event worthy storyline, after these past 2 years of just being booked in these celebrity, like last year Bad Bunny and his storyline was great, everybody was intrigued, but this year it's just like thrown together, and they took his mask. That's kind of what it's about, like the mask thing. But like, I feel like it would be mask versus mask. That would make more sense then. But I mean, I feel like we might be surprised by Logan Paul in the ring. We've never seen him in the ring. I mean, I didn't expect much from Bad Bunny, and he kind of shocked me last year, so I wonder who it's gonna I wonder what he's gonna pull out in that ring. But my overall prediction is I see the Mysterios winning. I mean, I feel like it's kind of obvious. I don't see Miz winning. Even though I want Miz to win, I just don't see him winning with Logan Paul. Because usually I feel like when they put heel celebrities, the babyface celebrities always win. But when they do heel celebrities, the heel celebrities always lose for some reason. Sorry guys. But they always lose for some reason. Next up, we have Seth Rollins taking on a mystery opponent. Now, I have no idea who this mystery opponent is. I haven't looked up anything regarding this mystery opponent because I don't want to be spoiled. So this is, I don't know who it's going to be. I mean, there's nobody left on the roster. Like, there's no injured person, I believe. Bobby Lashley was the injured person, but he's back. So it's going to be really interesting to see who this person is. I have no idea. Maybe a call-up? Maybe a Tommaso Ciampa? Possibly. So I'm very intrigued in this match, and I'm glad Seth finally got his WrestleMania match that he wanted so badly. But my overall prediction is I think the person that is a surprise... Okay, if the person is an NXT surprise person... You know what? Never mind. The surprise person will win. It doesn't matter if they're from NXT or returning or a legend. I think the surprise person will win this match. So I believe that is, we got Bianca, Becky, we got the tag match, the other tag match, Corbin, and now we got this. So next up we move to what people are saying is the main event, and what I think shouldn't be the main event. We have Kevin Owens Kevin Owens having Stone Cold on the KO show. Now, this, I don't know why this would be the main event. I mean, if it is a match, I still don't think it should be the main event. I think that the main event should be the Royal Rumble winners. Obviously, like, it's been last year, and it should be this year as well. But honestly, if I feel like it's gonna lead to a match, and I honestly would think that it would kind of be a short match, like possibly like stunner, like just stunners back and forth, or maybe just one surprise stunner, 1, 2, 3. But I honestly, if it is a talk show, I feel like it's gonna lead to a match, and if it leads to a match, Stone Cold will win, as kind of just to, like, if it's the main event, send the fans home happy. And what I think it should be the main event is Charlotte Flair taking on Ronda Rousey with the SmackDown Women's title on the line. This has been a wasted opportunity, I feel like. They could have had so much if they went with Ronda and Becky, but I feel like they didn't want to leave Bianca off the show because Bianca had no kind of storyline with any woman on Raw. And what they did with Rhea is they put her with Liv. But I don't see Rhea and Bianca teaming up. Like, that just didn't make any sense. Or Bianca and Liv. So I feel like they kind of just gave Ronda to Charlotte just to kind of save the Becky and Ronda possibly for SummerSlam. Because I know Ronda signed a 1-year deal, and that's from Royal Rumble to Royal Rumble. But honestly, I feel like they could have done so much more with the storyline, and I feel like Charlotte is kind of carrying Ronda through the storyline with promos. I mean, does anybody really think that Ronda Rousey would get beat up in an actual fight? So it's kind of like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm excited to see this match. I feel like it could be, I mean, I could be talking all bad about it, but it could really surprise me. But my ultimate prediction, I think Charlotte needs to retain. Ronda doesn't need the title. Ronda's already a star, and I feel like Ronda's going to be a star with the year that she's going to be with them. And it would kind of make more sense if they're going to do the Becky and Ronda storyline that neither of those women have titles. So yeah, Charlotte is my pick to win. But that is my predictions for night 1 of WrestleMania. Stay tuned for my predictions of night 2 of WrestleMania. Leave your predictions down in the comment section below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, champs.